mean, I don't see what the big deal is. It's just love, right?
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, oh, there we go. Perfect. It would help to actually be plugged into the right places. Oh my God. When you have to switch so many things, you get a little bit lost sometimes. So anyway, let's try that again. Good morning. Great intro, right? Oh boy. Anyway, we are back at the North Pole, and we've got a few things on. So let's take a look. Oh, sorry. What the heck is that? Oh wait, I remember now. That's the engine, the turbine. So let's get a nice wide look first. How's the sound now? You should be able to hear me. Yes? Give me good words. Give me good words. Good morning. Mr. Black, what do you say? Do we have good words? Can you all hear me? Anyway, this is the jet. Okay, somebody please confirm with me that you can hear me. Oh, okay, good. We got the thumbs up. Perfect. So, good morning. I have been doing a little bit of work, as you can see. We got the wings on. We've managed to finish out the fuselage, and we've added turbines. Hey, the modernists! Good to see you back. We even added the tail on. We're taking a look at the jet, and I have a huge job today with the wings. So now that we are taking a nice tour around. Oh my God, of course there's my wife. I was waiting for that. Let me just put myself on mute for a second. Okay, and we're back. It's all about that precious timing. And this is that time of morning. So I'm kind of expecting it. I should probably start the stream about, let's say, 8:45 instead. Just wait for that call to come in. Anyway, welcome to Santa Force One. We've got everything all set up over here. I'm going to show you this one bit at a time. Thank you, the Modernist. This is the only cart we have available right now. So we're going to pretend that's a food cart. Little intercom over here, jump seat for the stewardess, and of course we have the cockpit. 2 pilot seats. We got communications back here. And here's the view from the plane. Since we don't actually have a proper instrument panel, we have those computers in the front. I think they do quite nicely. But we can actually see through the front. Haskins, you should notice that this nose is a lot different than what you saw yesterday. Once I got to the front and the seats and everything, we had to make quite a few adjustments. Hey, we have a stewardess this morning. Good morning, stewardess. Howdy. Anyway, back into the main cabin. We have our seats. Of course, our comfy seats. I was considering putting a couch in here, but it's not very safe. But, rich people. Anyway, we, of course, have our bar back here. You can come and order your drinks, have a seat, talk to the bartender in a very unsafe environment. And, of course, there's the galley, otherwise known as the bathroom. So, not just any old tap. Got a nice, comfy tap and a nice, comfy bathroom. So, this is the inside of the plane. Lush floors here. I put the blue down as markings for where the seats were to go, because you always need where your seats are going to go. Hey, Ops Man. Happy Thanksgiving. I forgot today was Thanksgiving. Anyway, let's go take a look at outside. Oh, just so you guys know, in these columns serve 2 purposes. They serve as separators and also serve as where I put the balloons. So I have 6 top-facing balloons in the front here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in all of these columns. And these are to orient the craft in an upright position. They keep it vertical. So no matter how many, the horizontal balloons that I have placed using the thruster method, actually not even using the thruster method, just take the machine blocks, throw it down. This is for people who may not be up to speed on this particular trick. It's always the machine block, nothing else. And you can place your balloons horizontal. So in order to put your balloons horizontal, otherwise you need to use the thruster method or use the pressure plate method to place it on a wall. That's the only way that works. All right. So on the outside of the plane, we've got our little logo here. It's a floor mat. But we also have our turbines back here. So full turbine, and it has a series of 4 thrusters. I actually placed this at the back so that we can have what the heck is going on? I hope that's just me. Anyway, this activates the thrusters. There you go. Got a nice flame coming out. And this should actually push it forward pretty strongly. I will have to counter it with thrusters at the front to make sure that we stay level. Otherwise, we are going to have a risk of tilting upward or down. So there are a lot of adjustments that I have to make once we get this thing off the ground and into the air. So that's going to be a fun episode. Anyway, 2 dual thrusters there. We are going to have to put some thrusters in the wings. So I got to figure out is the exact best place for those to go. forward facing and also up facing as well for when we need to turn, so that we get a nice bank turn, nice tilt as the plane flies. We don't want this to fly like a spaceship. We want it to fly like an aircraft. So yeah, this is where we are. This is our private jet. Oh, one of the big things that we're looking at. You know, I don't think it is. I could always check another build. It's not lagging like that for you. Well, I'm coming through. Maybe I should have restarted my Elgato. I think it's the connections in between. Okay, well, good to know that Mr. Black has got a good solid connection. It could just be me. Oh my God. Yeah, I definitely see it laggy. So that could be just a me thing. Yeah, I think that is definitely a me thing. Let me just check the TV and see how it's coming out. Okay, so it's smooth over on the TV. My Elgato is being a little buggy there. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do any fixes here. It could be a couple things interfering. So let me just make sure that this computer is all set properly, because this is my work computer that I'm using for this stream today. So I do have my editing software going live. Usually I try to keep my streaming computer separate from my work computer. This was happening yesterday as well. So let's not have that. Well, it actually makes it really difficult for me to build here. If anything, I would probably, you guys have it pretty bad as well. Hey, good morning, Haskins. Good to see you. We're just, I'm just turning off a couple of programs here because we have a bit of lag. I think we're using up a significant amount of memory. So give me 1 second here. Music not responding. Force quit. Let's shut down Zoom. Why is Zoom even on? We're gonna force quit everything. Safari, goodbye. Preview. Oh yes, you can go. Photos. Way too many. Notes. Why are all of these things open? The Elgato capture utility seems to be. Because we don't actually need that running. Still jagged? Okay, I may actually have to restart my Elgato. Well, Haskins, you had a hell of a stream last night. So I can expect you to be very tired. Okay, so I think it's probably the computer that's giving trouble. Let me just I'm going to do this one thing right now. This one trick. And I'm going to unplug the Elgato. So 1 sec. Okay, yeah, this is fun. Let's get it back in. And, well, we're trying to build a plane. But instead we're... Tell me you hear that. Just added like 4. Yep, added 4 different. Good God. Now you can hear me. I swear, if it's not one thing, it's another. Welcome to streaming. Anybody ask me if they should stream? I'm going to say no. It's not an easy job. Oh my God. Okay. I just want to build. Okay, let's do this again. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Then let's do this. So, here's the plane. As I was explaining. Oh, I was actually messing around with a little concept yesterday. It's a little odd, but I was trying to get a door set up for the galley, but it's a little too much. And it's here. And it needs that hole in the floor, so it's a little problematic. It was working. See, every time that you change things, anyway, the whole idea was a little door on a swivel. You come, you able to go in, but it's a small. Yeah, I wanted the door to the cockpit, and this is not working anymore. Never mind. I'm not showing it off anymore. Goodbye. Let's just get rid of that. No, I'm not going to destroy it. All right. So I was hoping to fly this thing today. We have a load of wing to do. The problem is that if you look at any of the Lego sets, and I was saying this before, the wings aren't realistic. They're these flat things, and we need to have a wing that's going to make sense because it's going to provide a lot of the lift. This is where most of the balloons for this build are going to live. The balloons are going to provide most of the lift in the wings, in the side areas here. So we're going to have like 2 rows of about 8 balloons. Is it 8, 16 balloons? Anyway, 2, maybe 3 rows. Depends on how high we can keep this going. There are about 3 balloons per panel going all the way back here. So there's about maybe here, I'll take a look. Can we see? There we go. So we got the balloons all set up in here. That is the body. This is, where is my, that's the wing. So inside the body we have rows. Oh, come on, get inside. I can't even see. Oh. Anyway, I should put some more back there, but in the front you can't see them. Anyway, the whole idea is that that this whole plane acts as ballast. In the back here, behind the bathroom, this entire tail section is full of balloons as well. So the tail section is also going to have additional balloons to hold it upright. So it's not just about giving it enough balloons to take it into the air. It's about giving it the balance between upright and what we call ballast. So this is another reason why we need to have balloons in the wings. And at some point over here, I have to figure out where I can place an additional balloon so that we have a little more balance over on the outside of the wing. And that one is going to be difficult. I'll tell you right now, may not be able to hide that balloon. It may have to be an inflatable balloon. Right now, the bottom of this needs to be flattish. But the center point is right here because this has a feather shape, just like a real plane. And that feather shape is causing problems, especially when you start counting the number of blocks that I have to use. So initially I had been saying, oh, we're not going to use that many blocks. We're going to be fine. We're not going to hit the 5,000 threshold. Yeah, I think we're going to hit the 5,000 threshold just on one wing alone. So anyway, let's get back into the build and actually do some building today. I think the best thing to do is really just to try to bring it in from the back to the front, because we got the front already set up. That lag. All right, so let's go. Oh, hold on. This entire section, I can use a big piece. No, I can't. Son of a... I can use fewer pieces. If I use this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, maybe. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Let's commit to it. I can always get a little bit more technical later on. Right now I just need to get moving. And yeah, this does require a lot of technical... Oh my god, come on. It would be nice to be able to see what I'm doing properly. At least the entire area is has a lot of light. So night doesn't bother me. Oh, we would love to have the modernist streaming, but I believe modernist, you don't speak you're not a native English speaker. This is why you see most of her videos as text. So, I mean, I know everyone would love to see a stream for the modernist. Okay. Good luck, Ops Man. I know that's not going to be an easy task. Okay, so some things we're going to have to kind of take the hit on, and it's either take the hit on the space here, because the look is going to be different. You see that? That takes a step down. I should not have taken a step down that early. So I'm going to have to rework this bit and add to here. I had initially set this up so that it was going to... Okay, I think we can lose those. So that the initial setup was wider. But taking a look at it... I thought this actually gave a much better shape. A little bit more complex to work with, but... How many of you guys actually do complex builds? Sorry, I mean custom builds in your survival worlds? I never actually really considered... What? Okay. I never really considered that. Oh, that was my reminder. Hold on. I have to turn off my son's internet on his phone because he's been using his internet in class. All right, let me see. Rogers, just turn his data off. I'm terrible, aren't I? Imagine if our parents had the ability to do this to us when we were kids. In fact, if we even had phones. Gosh. we go. And turn off data. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. And data is off. I feel evil. All right, let's get back to it. Hey Ruby, what's happening? Kaboom, good to see ya. Opsman, did I miss anybody? Got Legion, Captain Jared. Okay, I'm wearing my other glasses today. I hate these glasses because they don't allow me to have my bifocals. I had decided when I was getting new glasses that I didn't need bifocals. I could get on just fine. I was wrong. I was so wrong. All right, come on, you. Okay, what we have in the way? We have that in the way. Why is that in the way? Who are you even? Oh, okay. I see. All right, let's see what we can do here. The flight is going to be epic, and I am not streaming it because I'm going to have to swear a lot. So it's not going to be a family-friendly stream. I'm just putting it out there right now, in case anybody is wondering what's going to happen to the flight. The flight will not be televised. Hey, Panda, what's the good word? All right, so we're going to have a couple of those holes here and there. And thankfully, since this is an aircraft, we are accustomed to seeing nuts and bolts and stuff like vents and stuff around. So this actually can give us a good opportunity to add stuff like that. You know, because you always see like lines on it and little holes and stuff. So you can add a little bit of realism to your build with just little details. Okay, so this wing is actually going a lot faster than I thought it would, and it's making me wonder if I should do the other side before I get too involved with getting this one up, because it's it's giving gonna finish today vibes. All right, come on, you. There we go. All right, so anybody who is considering streaming, please take these two words of advice. Just restart your computer before you start your stream. It will save headaches, like today's headache. I have noticed it has been getting laggier and laggier. And I think it's memory issues from my side. Even though I'm running on 64 gigs of RAM from this particular computer, it's my work computer. So this is it's been spec'd out to be a performance computer. However, it does have limitations. Okay, so we can actually use fewer pieces on this side by using 12 piece. Interesting. Yeah, I really wish I had done a complete reboot so that it was focused on just the game and not some of the stuff that it still has in cache memory. little doofy there, but maybe I can mitigate that. We don't have a 10, which is my biggest complaint about this game. No 10 pieces. Okay, okay, maybe not my biggest complaint, but it's one of those recurring themes. Yes, a recurring theme. Let's get rid of these two and use 8 instead. Oh, wait a minute, that wasn't 8. Oh no, that was a 6. Okay, good. Okay, so there we go. Now we have a proper shape, the wing, and I have to go and duplicate that over there. Or, better yet, I have to go and actually clear up some of those lines because it's not the smoothest wing. But it is perfectly functional. So this is really going to be a choice of aesthetics at this point. I was thinking that we could possibly use 12 pieces. The 12 piece. Oh, this is going to give a better line. 12 piece instead of the 2 6s. Nope. Let's use the other one. Let's get that. Do a little bit of basic design. Very, very basic design. To get even out the wing a little bit. See how that's all jagged there? Let's smooth this out as well. We can control a few things. So take advantage of what we do have. Make it look nice. All right. Not much we can do with this edge. I think those 3 sections are probably as good as we're going to get. Now, one of the things that I try to do is I try to find at least a decent mat that we can put in. This is probably the best mat we have. There's also this guy. Is a really good vent. But the placement of it is going to be really important. I got to look at some wings and see the placement of those. But this is only the top side of the wing. I really want to use this piece. Where are you? Where are you? This is one of the most difficult pieces to place because it's very picky about where it lives. So, you know what? I'm going to try regardless. So let's see if we can just turn, use a thruster, and we're going to turn it. See if we can get it in place. If we can get it in place, we can remove one of the other vents. And let's see. We're going to use fence post, Beachy Boulevard, Beachside Boulevard. I keep calling them Beachy Boulevard mainly because when you pick one of the pieces, it actually says Beachy. So I end up calling it Beachy Boulevard instead of Beachside Boulevard. So your basic Beachy Boulevard, no, can't call it that. Okay, boy. It needs a transferal piece. So there we go. Transferal piece is basically a piece that it can attach to, since it's not going to attach natively. And it needs to be a vertical piece. That's one of the one of the fixes they put into place to stop us from, from being a little too extra, because we were being very, very extra with all the, vertical turns and everything. Gosh, I had a whole ship that was all set up around the vertical thrusters. Ripped Gazanti. It was a Star Wars build. So that was that holds a very special place in my heart. Someday I'll finish it. Just maybe not today. All right, can we get this inside? Okay, I think that may be able to align. Let me see. So this is one of the reasons why the thruster method actually works out pretty well, because you can do stuff like place it into tiny, well, not tiny, but little spots. This. What I'm going to try to do here is transfer this piece into here. So we've got our transfer method, our transfer piece in place, get that down. Okay, now delete this, and this should work. There. I've now made this into a wall piece. And because it's the beachside boulevard, I have a little bit more flexibility in how I place it, because it's white, as well as the rest of the bill there. So with that done, I can now come and do this and place wall vents. Oh, but you know what? One of the downsides is that sometimes, oh, right. Okay, so we're just gonna have to be really careful about where we place it and try to get it into place properly. But there you go. And now after all that, I don't actually like the look of it, so I'm gonna have to delete it. But I tried it, and it worked. And you guys got to see a whole different way of adding on some pieces. So just have to think a little bit about the how some pieces work and how they will work with other things. I'm going to leave that for now, but I will come back and delete that because I don't like how it looks. I think it needs to be inset. So, but the problem with inset is that we don't have any round pieces to actually border it. And okay, so anyway, I hope that was useful. Good teaching moment. I know I learned a lot. Of course, it doesn't like that. There we go. All right, so the underside of the wing now. We want this to be mostly flat, and we want it to hold balloons. So this entire space over here, unfortunately, is going to be wasted. And this is actually where a lot of the weight is going to be, because there's a lot of pieces here. And each piece has a certain weight that when it's accumulated, it can get really heavy. So it's one of the reasons why a hollow wing is kind of good when you can get it, but we have limited resources here. thing is, Lego does like to stack their pieces, and I mean, when I say stack, they stack their pieces so much it's not funny. Okay, I think I'm gonna hold off on doing the bottom yet because we still need to add the balloons, and I need to make sure that both sides are perfectly balanced. If one side has too many balloons, we're going to be seeing a tilt just from the get-go, and that's going to be terrible, especially when you're trying to find that one balloon you need to replace. So time to go and do the other wing now. Look at that, we have wing. We have full wing. That looks nice. I like that. All right. No time to rest on my laurels. What the heck did I do? Okay. I think we start over here and pull this side of the wing in first. So we do the 16s, 917. See, this is why I spent so much time yesterday just building this off stream, because there are like so many fiddly bits. Oh, what happened there? Why are you up in the air? No, 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 no. You can't be up in the air. What the heck, man? Oh, right. Okay, I think I figured that out. So what did I do? We didn't come straight across. We had to take step down. So 2 steps down to get there. So I got to work from the edge and go step, step, then take it across again. So the wings are already different, because this one doesn't have the step down. So 2 steps down. You can look at any of the Lego sets, and I mean, like, you don't have to go through all of this work. Some of you may just take the easy method out and just go ahead and make your wings flat. It will save you a lot of trouble. Trust me. So, and a lot of pieces. And you'll be nowhere near complexity. This is not in danger. It's just the sheer number of pieces. Before, the complexity would mess with the flight engine. I was talking to Mr. Black yesterday about Ginger J and his build. He did a 747 way back in the day, and he'd used the entire build was made out of foundation pieces, not even floor pieces or anything. This is like before we even had the beachside boulevard. So he was using only like a lot of gray pieces. This is all he had to work with. These guys, you know the foundation pieces, and he was able to really shape it. He built a Titanic out of this, built his 747 out of this, and got it to fly. And that alone is a huge feat. So, like, a huge shout out to Ginger Day. Oh, hey, Legion. You have a great day, man. But anyway, with Ginger J, when he flew that thing, it was kind of like praying for it to work. And we have, of course, there's balloons everywhere. The entire fuselage was filled with balloons because of the entire weight of the thing. And it was in danger of just ripping itself apart. And it's one of the things that we saw with the Millennium Falcon. The Falcon was a beast, and as it flew through the air, the engine was struggling to keep up with the build. And I mean, when I say struggling, I mean really struggling. You could see it ripping the build apart. And it's one of the things that Long Tom had some issues with about the complexity. Of course, I threw complexity to the wind, and said, you know, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do our best, and it was worth it for the design. But putting it in flight, this is one of the reasons why we had to blow that original one up and destroy it as much as possible. Was that it hit complexity, and then it carried that complexity with it. What can I say? When it was flying, you could literally see the engine just trying to stay ahead, and it was so slow that the plane itself, the Falcon itself, could only move so fast. So it was rebuilding itself as it flew. Now we're at the point where that's not happening anymore, and the engine is able to keep up. So this is one of the reasons why I actually felt a little more comfortable with agreeing to this kind of build. Because it's been possible for a bit. It's just I didn't feel comfortable building it. But I think we're getting to the point of stability where we're able to actually revisit some of these old builds and look at them in a new light. Like in the Complexinator. Yes, the Complexinator. That's exactly what it should be called. The other thing about the Millennium Falcon was that because it carried complexity with it, it would carry it across chunks. So you would have the chunk of space where that complexity was being counted, and when it would leave the that chunk, what would happen is that the complexity warning would go away. And it was like we were escaping complexity. Well, all we were doing was racing ahead of the calculator. And the calculator, the calculator is ruthless. When it catches up with you, it kind of tears a path through wherever you went. And some of that actually stayed in memory. And there was this whole path of complexity wherever we flew the ship. So it actually made that entire world unstable to the point that nobody else can actually join. Like Mr. Black has never been able to get into that world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. So it's a world that I had to abandon, unfortunately. But it's just one of those things. And with the anniversary coming up, I think I'm hoping that they're going to be doing some kind of new release where a lot of these issues have been taken care of. We'll see exactly what they have planned. Gotta wake the baby up. I thought you were supposed to let the baby sleep. Don't wake the baby. Okay, Ruby. We'll be here. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna just continue building out here. So anyway, that was a little blast of the past. A little retrospective. We are going to be doing our retrospective next week. Mr. Black has his birthday on December 3rd. I have my birthday on December 4th. So on December 3rd, we're going to be doing a retrospective and looking at Mr. Black's world. He's got like a lot of builds, a lot of builds. And it may take a while, but we will get through them. He's already been adding all of his bus stations, so it will be able to travel a lot. What was that? Travel a lot easier. Go run the bills. So I hope he has a good travel plan for us, because it's going to be a birthday celebration with Mr. Black. Okay, let me see what I did with over here again. Always good to compare. To keep yourself prepped. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, really? So that starts to come over. All right, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Maybe I should put the 12s here. Is a 12? That is a 12. Perfection. Oh crap. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? So 1 step in, then 2 steps in. Funky. Taking it on down to Funky Town. 1 step in, 2 steps in. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. All right. So, here we go. 1 step in. 1 step in. All along the edge. We got to take 1 step in. So all along the watchtower. Then up here is 2 steps in. Oh boy. So you can't make those mistakes. Perfect. And oh, as part of that retrospective, I think now is actually a good time, because we have these 2 worlds that we custom created. One was the Middle Earth project, and one was a pirate adventure. So I think we should do a pirate adventure run, a treasure hunt, as part of our retrospective. But we're gonna need a couple players. Haskins, it's time to get you in. Kaboom had a great time being a pirate, but Haskins, I think it's time that you came in, and I think it's also time that me and Mr. Black also got to play. So I'm gonna need to figure out someone who can actually run the game once we turn off all the settings, to go ahead and actually get some of the challenges, some of the monsters thrown down. Because the pirate adventure is awesome. And then I would also like to play a round of the Middle Earth adventure. Hey, Arizon. Sorry, today's stream is a little bit slower than usual. Wings, I'm working on the wings, and it's very, very detailed and slow. So, nothing major. But thanks for joining. I know it's late there. So, thank you for joining once again. Everyone, Arizon is joining from Japan, so it's probably 4 o'clock in the morning there right now. So really do appreciate the join. Appreciate you joining us. All right. So there, now we have that tip of the wing. Oh, wait, hold on. Tell me I went straight across. Okay, the front tip. Okay. I didn't go straight across. What the heck? Seriously, dude? Is that what I did? So I stopped going down after a while. Oh, wonder why. Okay, I gotta figure that out. Is this too thick? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 again. Always 11. What's up with 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oop, lost it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, at least now I know. Jeez. Mystery match. All right, let's see if we can at least get the bottom pieces on. It is now 9:33. Whoa. My eye is watering. Ah. Hey, Divine, how are you doing? You know, I do owe you guys a tutorial for the snowmobile. So, do you think I should stop on the wing and just finish up, just do that tutorial nice and quick? It's actually a really quick build. You can be done in less than 10 minutes, as long as you have all the materials. It's okay, Arizan. We are all understanding of the different language here. There's language barriers all around. Oh, okay. Is it snowing there yet? It's supposed to snow here today. All right. So anyway, I'm going to come back to this this particular thing. I think I'm going to go and try my testing and get everything in flight ready. But let's take a final look at the plane before we see it in flight tomorrow. So I will be testing this out later today once I get off of work. But and get the wings all sorted out. I'm going to actually leave the bottoms of the wings open. I just want to get an even distribution of weight across both sides before I take it into the air. So I will finish up the wing first and then do my test flight. I wish I could actually do that online. I mean, if you guys want to see me do a flight test, then I will gladly hold off on that and do it live. If you guys just think I should go ahead and get it balanced, because it can be really frustrating for everyone just to have that all set up. So, you know, to watch that entire process. Oh, your parents like it cold. I don't understand that. Parents are weird sometimes. All right, so anyway, let's go take away from the plane, and we're gonna come back and do that and finish that up. But I will go ahead and do this tutorial for the snowmobile. And best place for that is over at Mr. Black's slalom course. He has his whole course set up. He has two courses set up. One is a parachute course, and one is a snowmobile course. So this is the perfect place for this. So let's just get through this tutorial right now. I don't have to go hunt for any pieces like in the survival world. So this should be a fast one. Whoa, Mr. Black is far away. All right, okay. Now I have to remember what I did. So this is gonna be a full pull from memory and hope that I don't screw it up too badly. Sure, probably will. All right, so I'm just gonna set that out first so that we have the piece. But let's get this. This is our first main piece that we're working with. The seat is gonna go onto here. The next main piece is the 4x4. You can choose whatever you want. I'm just using frost pine because frost pine is the hardest. This doesn't come in contact with the ground at any time, so it's actually okay. But bring it two forward and in the middle. Then we want to use the thruster method. Okay, I think we need to do this. This one is actually fairly easy, so anyone can follow along. I'm placing these forward pieces so that I can put the thrusters on here and it won't interfere with the placement of the side pieces. So, boom. And come on, get up there, get up there. I will probably edit this out later. All right, so this is your transfer piece. And this is on the back side. Come on. This is the Abide Guy setup, which we then we took and adapted a little further. So Abide Guy was working on this brilliant snow speeder, and we had so kind of work together to get this in the shape that it is in right now, which is. So it was nice to be able to collaborate. Go check out his channel. Definitely give it a subscribe. It's absolutely brilliant. Love the brain on that dude. All right, so there we go. We got this set. And now we're gonna have to do, is it from the front? I think it's from the front. Oh, I moved away from the well-lit area down to this side of things. Okay, pole, you can use any pole here. Let you know that right now. And this is supposed to actually come back behind the seat. So now you have that in place. Oh, that's actually new. Maybe I'll get to keep it. We'll see. Okay, next set is that we have to turn the skids upside down. So we're gonna just set a piece here that allows us to turn. Upside down, perfect. Get rid of the thruster. And now we're gonna take our skids, which is these pieces. So we're gonna use this, and we're gonna use this. We're gonna watch where we have the, so you put it on the here, and it turns. So we gotta watch the side that this comes out. There's a yellow piece that sticks out a little bit, and that's going to be our outside piece, well, our inside connector. I can't see what's going on. Let's do that again. And there. See, we got it edge to edge. Now we have to do the same thing for the back. I kind of forgot what we did for the back there. I think it actually connects to this piece. So this piece may have to come down one. See, I'm going from memory here. So excuse me when I get it wrong, and if you have to go and delete some pieces, but it's worth it, I promise. So this piece is actually a connecting piece. So that needs to be at the right height in order to work. So it needs to be down. Did that come down a whole half stud? Let's try another half stud in, because I think that's not going to connect. Oh, tricky. Very tricky. All right. Let's see if we have a little more control here. Goes from small step to big step. I'm a big stepper. Come on, come on. Come on, you can do it. You know what? Here, we're gonna do this instead, and try to go off of this piece, because it's at least the we have the main connector point in between, so it makes it a little harder to shift. So, come on. These half steps can be really, really, really tricky. Come on, here we go. There, I think this is it. Yes. Oh my gosh, that was hard. Sorry about that. And I was here talking about a fast and easy tutorial, huh? Yeah. I may have to get my assessment of fast and easy reassessed. Anyway, I'm sure there's an easier way to do that, like doing it from the back instead of from the front. So I think if we did something like, Okay. So if we did something like this and actually put it onto here, and then put this on here, this should now be completely aligned with the back. So we can take this, set it here, move it up and out, and it's in place exactly where it needs to be, instead of that whole convoluted mess that I just went through. So yeah. Okay, we're there. We're there. Anyway, my whole point was that, oh my god, that was too hard. Okay, I think we are at the point where we can now bring the skids in from the sides. It's 9:46. All right, let's get this set up. 9:46 means that I have to start getting ready to leave. I have to go off to work. The wheel goes on to the back of that. This is on here. So this may be a little bit wider. Oh, wait a minute. Did I do it wrong? Did I do it wrong? If I did it wrong, then this is a terrible tutorial. If I did it right, then I am a genius. Let's go with genius for now. Much more convenient. All right, so there we have our basic shape. Let's get rid of this. Our seat goes here. You know, I may have goofed quite a bit, but we're going to find out pretty quickly. Go from building a plane. Yes, the same guy who built the plane is the same guy who's goofing around with a snowmobile. Go figure. We like to keep things interesting around here, don't we? Right. Okay. I think I see a couple areas where I could have made some improvements. And I remember some of the reasons why Abide Guy had done some of his design choices. So yeah, like this is actually going to be further back because that is going to interfere. Less out of line, right? Wow. Choices. All right, let's get rid of that. Seriously, go check out Abide Guy's channel. He is an absolute genius. We share and we bounce ideas off each other every now and then. But we got a lot of really cool people like Abide Guy in the Craftopia community. Same with Kaboom. Kaboom is one of our brainiacs, as you guys know. He's the I mixed this around. Anyway, Kaboom is the what you call it? Is the toy guy. And Abide Guy is also a bit of a toy guy. So we kind of all get along. Craftopia is where we hang out and share ideas and geek out about basic things like like just how to make balloons work better, etc. I think I built this completely backward. Yeah, I built this backward. So my bad. My very, very bad. Can I correct this? I think I can. Because the wheel is supposed to be in the back here. Okay, now one of the changes that I had made, and it was actually kind of essential because the wheel would end up being in the back. And, having to go through a lot of shenanigans in order to make it turn. So I came up with this method to transfer the wheel from one area to the next. So we want to go from a vertical area to upside down. If you put it upside down, the wheel flips completely when in operation. So this actually allows proper placement of the wheel. Is this a low wheel? Nope, we need a medium wheel. Medium's terrible. And we can transfer it there. Now I'm going to flip this so this is in the right place. And I'm going to put this in front. With the seat right there. So now we have a snowmobile, but we do need one more thing, and that is a front wheel, a small front wheel that allows us to steer, because we can add thrusters and everything on here, but it's going to give trouble. When I say trouble, I mean like a lot of trouble. So, small turnable wheel. I mean, I've tried it with different kinds of wheels and everything, and it just doesn't work. So you can try your own variations and, try to prove me wrong. Please, prove me wrong. I would love to be proven wrong. Oh, no. I forgot to do one thing. Well, I forgot to do several things, but I didn't add the thrusters. Okay, that's messed up. Because it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be forward. My forward is now backward. Which is what I was trying to avoid happening in the first place. So some wires got crossed somewhere. Let's get this on here. It's 9:54. I have 5 minutes to run off to work. So I want to thank everybody for coming out and hanging out and joining. I'm the Mad Puck 66. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. when I have to run off to work, which is right about now. Ooh, that's too high. Way too high. Let's get you away. Do it again. Doing this in the snow is actually possible. It's really, really weird. Because you really shouldn't be able to do this. But the game has decided that it will allow us this little allowance. Okay, that is, you know what? Heck with it. Let's ride. Oh, wait a minute. Turn the wheel. Because this is now on the other side. Yes. That was it. Come on. No, come on, orient yourself. There. Forward. And You. Forward. Perfect. Thanks, Dave Scare. I'm going to restart my computer as soon as the stream is off and just do a quick test before work gets me. Here we go. Wait, am I not turning? I want to turn. No, no. Ah! Okay. Hi, sheep. Darn sheep. Okay. Let's try that again. All right, Dave Scare, thank you so much for joining. I'm MadPuck66. I stream every day, 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. I have no idea who else is streaming right now, but hey, Mr. Black, get down here. Let's say goodbye. You know what? Let's turn off gravity. Actually, let's get to the mountain and turn off gravity, and we're gonna take a ride. Come on. All right. Anyway, we're gonna exit in a really cool way. I hope I don't make a complete fool of myself with this, but this is one of the things Mr. Black has been working on. You get a nice view and tour of the village at the same time. But Mr. Black, get up here and turn off gravity, please. Come on, let's go. Okay, so while he's coming, Mr. Black streams on Twitch. Mr. Black 333 Danji, and you can go follow him. He has got some great builds. You can see a few of them as we fly over this entire place right now. But thank you for coming and hanging out. Leave a like if you like what you've seen this morning. Follow if it's your first time here. And oh no. Okay, let's try this. And thank you so much for joining. We're going to take a nice parachute flight over here. And I hope I can actually make it. And lag doesn't kill me. Woo! Okay, there we go. No, I missed it. I missed it. We need some launch pads here. But anyway, thank you for joining. We do sci-fi, fantasy, science fiction builds on the stream. And it's always epic builds. So thank you so much for joining us. And I will see you in the next stream when maybe I can actually do this course. Can I get through? Yes, I can. Ha! Take that, Mr. Black. Oh boy, I'm gonna miss. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow morning. And maybe we'll get Kaboom to come through and do the challenge. Anyway, where's Mr. Black? Is he here? He's there. He made it. He's practiced so many times. Anyway, thank you for joining us, and I will see you tomorrow.